I can, so I have no excuse. I've got to be good. So Corey continues to join us for the hour, and I had a big opening, and my opening was going to be, what if I could build a bike or build anything, and I could never have to worry about determining what wrench I needed to pull out of the toolbox? One wrench that would allow me to be able to build it from top to bottom.
Do it all.
Do it all.
Right.
Doesn't matter the bolt size. It's called the One Grip. It's a universal wrench. It's a two-piece set. And Corey has sworn me up and down that if I get this, that I'm going to love him forever. So I want you to see what it looks like, because we've got two choices for you, red or blue. Mm-hmm. It's with free shipping and handling. It's item number 292094. So these two products are going to replace
all of this whole toolbox. Really, I mean, when you start looking through all this, trying to find the right wrench or the right device to get a bolt tightened, well, it can be a little overwhelming.
And expensive, because
right?
I mean, I'm going to imagine this has cost a lot of money.
So, and not only that, but it takes up some real estate.
Yeah, that's true.
Where you put all this stuff. So, wouldn't it be nice to just reach into your pocket and pull out one tool that was going to do it all for you? That's the One Grip. You never have to figure out the right size. It's always the right size. Take a look right down here. In front of me, I have a whole bunch of different bolt sizes. And I can start right here on this one like this. I just wrap my One Grip right around there, and then take a look at that. I can crank that down. Now watch this. I'm going to go to a smaller size. Right there. Now I'm cranking that one down. Now I'm going to go to a smaller size. You see this right here? I just put it right on this bolt. Now I'm cranking this one down. I mean, that's what the One Grip does. On the other side of the same wrench, I have a smaller size. So when I get down to a really tiny bolt like this, I can use the smaller one on there. I can crank that one down. I can come down to this little teeny tiny bolt right here, and I can crank that one down. I never changed tools. I did it all with the One Grip. Just these two sides can fit just about every bolt you can imagine, all the way down to teeny tiny ones or up to big ones. Now, if you get up to a super big bolt, okay, a really, really large one, like a mechanic would have to like crank down a pulley on an engine or something like that, we do give you the Big Daddy as well, okay? This One Grip right here is going to handle all the way up to a 1 1/4 inch bolt. And if you're wondering what that looks like, it's this thing right here, okay? Take a look at the size of that. It's a huge bolt, but you can see the One Grip is going to grab that. It's going to crank it down with no issues at all. And I want you to pay attention to how it grabs it, because it actually makes contact on 3 sides. Right down here on the bottom, right here on this side, and right here on this side. 3 different sides of contact. When you get a standard wrench, like this one right here, it only grabs on 2 sides. That third side doesn't really grab. But the One Grip, no matter how hard you tighten down, the harder you push, the harder it grabs. It's not going to be one of those wrenches that the harder you push, the more likely you are to strip the bolt out. That's what happens with these. But with the One Grip, the harder you push, the tighter it holds.
You know what I like about it? I mean, I was honest with Corey. We met earlier, and I'm like, I don't put together anything. I don't. Like, when it comes to tools, I don't have the DNA and the makeup for that. But when I have been forced to put things together, the worst thing in the world is to start a job and then you have to stop and then go into the garage or go back to the home improvement store because you don't have the right tool for that job, the wrong size or that sort of thing. So with this, it's very appealing to somebody like me because, first of all, I don't want all of these wrenches and all of these sizes at home.
Right.
And I don't want to start a job and then realize, okay, well, it's saying I need this size, but this is the only size I have. Now I got to go run back to the store and get this size and this size. I mean, that's a little bit of a nightmare. So the fact that you can spend $20 and it doesn't matter what job it is, you never have to worry about it ever, 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 because these two are going to have you covered completely. That's why it's been so successful, and that's why if you are a do-it-yourselfer, you're that weekend warrior, maybe you're even a mechanic, or you might even be a single woman like I am, and you don't have anybody to help you, but you don't want to have a boatload of a whole bunch of tools that you'll never use or you'll use only once. You'd like to have something that you can go to, put your hands on, and you know that it's going to be that magic tool that will work for you every time. I would be on the phone lines. It's $9.98 on the first FlexPay. Jobs like this that are very common around the house.
Sure, very, very simple, and it will fit not just bolts, but you see it being used there in a couple of other different ways. On pipes, on fittings. It's going to work for all of that. Right there, they're actually tightening up the faucet, and they've put a little paper towel around it so it wouldn't scratch the faucet as they were going. I have a mother who is not the savviest person when it comes to tools, okay? And I'm the Mr. Fix-It in my family. I was born with a wrench in my hand.
She's lucky to have you.
Everybody calls me up. They drop projects off in my driveway. You know, I come out in the morning and there's stuff there to be fixed. You know, it's just, when you know somebody like that, you know.
I know.
Well, my mother used to call me and say,
address?
well, honey, how do I do this? Yeah, what's my address? How do you do this? How do you do that? I say, well, it's no problem, Mom. You just have to go get thus and such a size wrench, and then you go do it. And she goes, honey, I don't even know what that looks like. Will you come over here and will you take care of it? This is the kind of tool that I hand to my mother, and I say, you know what? Just go get your one grip because it's going to take care of it every time. You're not going to have to find that special tool. To make that point, actually, Marlo, right here, I have a whole bunch of wrenches.
Okay.
I'm going to put them right down here, okay, just like that. Now, one of these wrenches right here fits this bolt. Okay? It fits that bolt. Ready, set, go. I'm going to tighten the one next to it. You go ahead and you find the wrench that's going to work for that bolt right there, and I'm going to go to town. Okay? Here we go. Go ahead. Try your wrenches. See what you can do. No, you got this one over here.
Oh, this one.
There you go. There, that one there. Okay? There you go. Because I've already got half a dozen little cranks on mine over here, and I'm going and I'm going. Yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah.
You know what, Marlo? I'm going to switch from my bolt to yours, even though yours is a different size, and I'm going to tighten yours up as well.
That's not fair.
Because it all happens with the one grip. You never have to worry about finding a different size. You always have the right size.
And you know what? I don't know what these products cost, but even if they're inexpensive, the time that it takes to sort it through, it's like it's like a puzzle, right? Because you think that you could eye it. You know, I've got pretty good vision and pretty good perception here. You think that you can eye it, and then, you know, it becomes frustrating. And I think that's part of the appeal of having the one grip, is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not back and forth in and out of the garage looking for the next one. You're like, darn it. And the worst thing is to be on your back underneath the sink fixing something that has to do with plumbing, right? Now you got to get up and down.
Right.
You know, when you're in the middle of a project, that's not what you want to do. That's not ideal. And so this is going to make life so much easier for you. We are busy on our phone lines. We have almost 300 people calling in. If you'd like to have it, we only started with 1,000 of them. There are 2 choices in colors, red or blue. You get 2 products. So if you look at the range and sizes from the teeniest, tiniest to the
all the way up.
The big kahuna on this side. I mean, any size and in between and any range, it's going to work for you. And so this is really a smart way to go.
Let me show you how it grabs again, because this is what makes the one grip different. It grabs on 3 different sides simultaneously. You can see I have it on this big bolt right here, and as I crank it down, it's grabbing here, here, and here. And the harder I push, the harder it grabs. If I grab a typical wrench like this wrench is only going to grab on 2 sides at one time. This side back here, it doesn't do anything. And the harder I crank, the more likely it is to strip out the edges of the bolt. Now I've got something that's round instead of a bolt that I can actually tighten. The one grip is going to do it every time just by slipping it right over just like that and giving a crank. Now when I want to loosen that bolt, I just flip the whole one grip over just like that, and now I'm going in the opposite direction. Now I'm loosening that bolt. It's just that simple to use. So you'd never have to think about getting more than one wrench. One wrench is going to do it every time.
Look at this. That's just too many. That's too many moving parts.
This is 63 different tools in here.
Look at that. And that doesn't even work for this one.
And that's it. You can replace it all with just these 2.
Isn't that?
You're trying to... How about this one over here? How about the pipe? Let's come over here. The big one that we give you will fit right on that pipe, and you can tighten that pipe down by using your big one grip, just like that. Now, once you get the pipe all tightened down, and that's good to go, then you can grab your fittings or whatever, you know, if it's your shower head or anything, you can put that on there. You never even need to find another wrench. The one grip is going to grab onto that. It's going to tighten that down as well. So no matter what the job is around your house, no matter what bolt you're trying to find a tool for, all you have to do is grab your one grip, and every single time it's going to fit that bolt.
Well, thank you so much for your phone calls, and thank you, Corey, for being here.
Thank you. I have one more with you yet.
You do?
We're going to do the InstaCharge.
Oh, I forgot about it.
That's right.
I got to wake up. This is bad. All right, Corey's hanging out with me. We're going to do the InstaCharge. I'll give you a preview of what the InstaCharge is because I actually own it.